Oh, we got to get another look at this one.
I pay to see that. This is one of his best because is it Jordan who's up there with him?
Hello and welcome back to the Rufus Makes channel. In this video, I'll be painting Michael Jordan, University of North Carolina 550s. I picked Michael Jordan as inspiration because he's my favorite player from the plumber and mailman era. But in all seriousness, Jordan is one of the best players to ever touch a basketball, with maybe the best skill set and mindset we've ever seen. That's enough glazing though. I'm painting the shoes UNC colors over Bulls colors because I think red and black is an ugly combo. The shoes I'm painting for this video are the 550s from my previous video. And I'm not censoring these because I want to keep them a surprise for you. I'm censoring them because I think they're ugly and I'm tired of looking at them. So let's use some acetone to take this paint off. I have to acetone these shoes before I can paint them. And since I wasn't happy with the finished design on these, I didn't use a top coat, which makes taking the paint off way easier, so this wasn't too bad. I'm gonna have a lot of cleaning up to do, because the brown, black, and red paints left a lot of smears on the shoe's liner and sole. Now the shoes are ready to go. I'm going to start off by mixing some of this sapphire paint with a lot of white paint, and then even more. I'm going to put a light coat of this blue paint on the entirety of the toe area to kick things off. And I'm a little bad about using too much paint on the first coat. That's bad because it can leave paint globs and it's hard to keep the paint distribution even. All the emphasis lies on this part of the shoe. I think it's partially because of its size, but mostly because of the logo. I'm also going to paint the heel of the shoe blue. And you can see the black smears on the liner at this angle. Cleaning those up will be the most time-consuming part of this custom. Obviously, Michael Jordan is best known for playing with the Bulls, but he had some really awesome moments playing with the Tar Heels as well. Most notably, he hit the game-winning shot against Georgetown in the national championship. After the game, when reporters asked what he was thinking as he waited and watched the shot go in, and Jordan just told him straight up, he wasn't even looking. He didn't even look to see if the shot went in. The second color I'm going to be using in this project is black. It'll make its first appearance here on the toe box. I like the light blue and black combo a lot. I'll also be painting this bit of the shoe that connects the upper to the heel black. And this little band that wraps around the bottom of the shoe will also be painted black. Afterwards, I'm going to set aside the black paint for now. And while I wait for the black paint to dry, I'm going to go in with one more coat of light blue. This time, a shade even lighter. Once this dries, I think it'll just be about perfect. It's just hard to tell with Angela's paint before it dries. I'm going to paint the in white. It usually takes a couple coats to look good when painting the in because it's made of a strange material that paint doesn't really stick to. While I'm at it, I'm going to clean up the middle section of the shoe with white paint. This also took 3 to 4 coats just because it was so dirty from the previous coat of paint. And to add a little bit of depth and detail, I'm going to bring back the black paint and outline the end with it. This type of stuff goes a long way in shoe customizing. Now I'm going to make the shoes look brand new again with white paint. Here's a little trick I learned. For the liner of the shoe, you can mix fabric softener with Angela's paint to make a fabric paint of sorts, which absorbs into the liner material way better than if you just use Angela's paint straight up. I'll also be putting multiple coats on the sole, middle, and New Balance logo. It's always so awesome to see your custom shoes fully cleaned up and finished. That's the most satisfying part of all this. Although I probably could have cleaned the sole up a little better with some shoe cleaner, I'm just too lazy for that and would rather just go over it a couple times with white paint. I had this pair of J's lying around for a while, and I really had nothing to do with them. So this could be controversial, but I'm going to take the Jordan tag off with an X-Acto knife, and then I'm going to put it on the tongue of the 550s using some super glue. It's probably out of place, but I think it looks pretty cool. And sorry to any Pokemon fans, but I like this sturdy paper material, so I'm going to use it to make little tags for the shoes. I'm making them in these star shapes, and I'm going to paint them white. I'm not going to show y'all this, but I actually had to use 12 to 13 coats on these, because the white paint wasn't thick enough. After I finally get them looking right, I'm going to go in with some black and make the same shape but smaller. And after that dries, I'm going to use the UNC blue to paint Michael Jordan's iconic number 23 on both tags. And for the first time, I'm going to try painting laces. My method is going to be using a 1-to-1 ratio of fabric softener and Angelus paint. I'm putting it all in a Ziploc with the laces. Then I'm going to shake the bag till the laces are thoroughly painted. Now I just got to get all the excess paint off. And then let the laces completely air dry. Now that the shoes themselves have been drying for multiple days, I can apply a top coat sealant of sorts. To do this, I'll be using Liquid Kick's Factory Finish, a top coat designed specifically for shoes. It'll keep the paint from chipping off, and in my opinion, makes the shoes look better at the end as well. Alright, the shoes are finished. I'm really proud of them. I think they're really clean. I think every week I can be interested in different people and glean inspiration off of them. This week it was Michael Jordan. No clue who it'll be next week. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it.